For years, I worked as a business consultant for companies like Sumitomo Banking Corporation, Nokia Networks, Interactive Investor International, and Symmetricon. I started as an amateur photographer way back in the 70s, probably somewhere around 72, 73. And during those days, we had obviously analog film cameras and hand retouching and printing and developing and that kind of stuff. So as years went by and I got married, had children, bought a home, and my photography aspirations, I guess, fell by the wayside. And eventually I sold the single lens reflex that I'd saved so hard for. I'd probably be about 12 years old when I bought that camera. It was the cheapest single lens reflex I could find on the market. It was Zenit B from Russia, and I think I paid around 20 pounds for it, which is about $30 now. Of course, that was back in about 1972, so that was a long time ago. Anyway, as my responsibilities grew and my interest in photography didn't really wane, but I just didn't have time for it. So I sold that single lens reflex camera, actually for more than I paid for it. And I bought, at the time, it was just about the time that digital cameras were just coming in, and I bought a point and shoot digital camera, which was extremely expensive at the time. I recently discovered photography, and last year, in the midst of the COVID pandemic 2020, I launched my home studio. En Vogue Photography, and registered the name and the website. And what I wanted to do was to create a modern version of the 1980s glamour portrait, basically contemporary modern Vanity Fair style portraits. And by providing the ultimate experience of taking an everyday woman through the supermodel film star experience with full hair and makeup and champagne photo shoot and reveal, it's just an awesome experience for a woman to have, and that's what I do. My name is Richard Screen, and I'm a portrait photographer. I have my own studio, and I shoot contemporary glamour portraits. For years, I worked as a business consultant for companies like Sumitomo